The city of Pasco hopes to break ground for the new animal shelter before the end of the year. This comes after they announced last week that moving forward, the shelter and animal control will become a division within an existing city department. Today I met with the city employee who stepped in to help and tells us how they're combating shelter crowding in this time of transition. This is Angela Pichon. Previously, she worked in the Pasco city manager's office, but now she spends her days around fluffier company.
I've only adopted one so far, but now I have 3 big dogs.
When the city of Pasco had to step in to run the Tri-Cities animal shelter and animal control this summer, Angela became the interim manager.
Check in with all staff, check in on animals, make sure that our vet appointments are being handled appropriately, and then answer any questions that may come in.
Recently, Pasco announced moving forward, they'll take control of the shelter and animal control instead of a third party. It'll join the Administrative and Community Services Department.
It'll be a division within that department. It will have a division manager, which we're actually recruiting for right now, so Animal Services Manager.
Angela says it's been quite the change stepping into this temporary role. Staff has had to deal with a shelter often at full capacity.
We really work to try and get people connected with rescues, also just educating them. You know, is it that they can't have the animal, or is it inconvenient?
She says at times they've had to admit essential intakes only.
And that's really to ensure that the care of the animals that are in our facility are receiving the adequate care. We may have an open kennel, but we don't have necessarily enough staff.
Angela says there's also people who patrol their neighborhoods for strays who are otherwise healthy and bring them to TCAS. This puts a strain on an already full shelter.
It is really helpful for us to have them hold on to it, post it on the social media sites. We have a great community who, they're basically animal connectors. Help us help this animal.
There's also movement on the new animal shelter. Angela says the infrastructure work bid has been signed and they plan to break ground soon. And the bid for the actual shelter should be posted on the city's website soon.
The city is really excited to be able to see and really work through those services and improve the service level for our community.
And when it comes to shelter space, they have not had to euthanize animals to free up space. Also, as inflation goes up, so does pet food. The shelter does have a pet food pantry where you can either get food for your animal or donate if you're able to.